Welcome and welcome back, everyone. It's the Cosmic Awakening, and today's timeless pick a card is a message from your higher self. So we have 3 piles today. Take a deep breath. Exhale. We have pile 1, Moldavite, pile 2, Euclase, pile 3, pink sapphire. Take another deep breath. Exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it later, and share the video with someone you feel may need this message. Take another deep breath. And exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1. If you chose this Moldavite, this is your reading. This is what your higher self wants you to know. This is the message from your higher self. So the number 35 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. 8 is a number for stability. So what your higher self wants you to know is that you are headed towards stability, okay? Amidst the chaos, okay? Because you may be living quite the chaotic time right now. Where you are headed is towards stability. It's the storm before the calm, not the calm before the storm. It is upheaval before everything can fall back into its place. It's like this tornado that comes and takes everything out that is not meant to be and where it is. And then by divine intervention, everything gets rearranged in its proper place. So you may be feeling that there is this sudden transformation going on all levels in your life, and it could be a little bit unsettling, okay? But this is an initiation and a rebirth that you're going through. And the universe wants you, your higher self, is wanting you to open up to new experiences. And this is all to bring you the life that you want and a renewal all over. And so your higher self wants you to know that it'll be okay, and all of this is happening for a very good reason. It has to do with something you manifested, and now things are unfolding. But where this is leading you, no matter how chaotic this may seem, is toward your stability, actually. As unstable as things may seem right now, where you're going is actually towards stability. So maybe you've purchased a piece of Moldavite recently. Maybe that's something you're thinking about. Maybe you're feeling attracted to this crystal. They say that when Moldavite, I've never bought a piece of Moldavite, but they say when Moldavite enters our life, everything turns to chaos, because all of a sudden everything that is not meant to be in our life falls away a lot quicker than it would normally in different situation. Okay. But I do feel as well, when people do buy Moldavite, they're at a point where there's something that has to give. They really can't take a certain situation any longer. And so it really just aids, or it's just a mix of the energy that happens. So that could be something that's going on with you right now. All right. From the archetypes, you guys got the Hunter. Okay. What does your higher self want you to know? So the number 9 could mean something to you, could be relevant, could resonate in some way. I'm seeing something about September here. It seems like you are on this mission here. You have a certain goal or a certain aim, and there's a sense where you are hungry for something in your life, okay, metaphorically, of course, and it's like you are laser focused on something, or your higher self has you or wants you or is laser focused on something. So you may all of a sudden be feeling this urge, or this impulse, this motivation, this energy, this drive, this just this vitality, force of feeling like a force of nature, unstoppable is what I'm seeing you as. And your higher self wants you to know that you are unstoppable right now, that you are getting this drive because there is something that you simply cannot be complacent with anymore. So your complacency has gone out the window. You're laser focused on something that you are very passionate about, that you're very sure about, and where you're headed, according to your higher self, is toward more self-confidence, more creativity. You're headed toward this time where you're feeling more sensual, more attractive, and there's this very sensual aura around you. You're headed toward a glow up, and nothing's stopping you. It's like you're taking these daily strides toward becoming the best version of yourself, more creative. So you're moving out of a very dark time here, where you felt stuck and blocked, and you are releasing yourself from this negative energy here. So you could have recently done an energy healing, or you are about to do an energy healing. I do energy healing with clients on Zoom, by the way. If you are interested in doing that, you can find my email in the description box, and I can send you all the information. But basically, you're coming out of this dark matter where there is no color, and it's like a void where you felt possibly very lost for a long period of time, and now you're coming into this more joyous. So I'm seeing someone here watching this with the number 9, they're closing a cycle of feeling majorly darkness, and now you're coming into higher vibration. So you are raising your vibration right now, and you're doing this really, really at the speed of light. This is happening really fast for you, and you have this laser focused mission, and you are not stopping until you get to that goal that you have there. Because failure is not an option for you, okay? Failure is not an option. I'm seeing someone here who has hit rock bottom. You've been through a lot, but you are not allowing yourself to go to that dark place any longer. So I don't know what you guys are doing. If you're doing therapy, it's working. If you're doing energy healing, it's working. If you're considering energy healing, then this is an absolute yes. It will take you there faster. Okay. So if you were struggling with self-confidence issues or fear that was keeping you paralyzed, I see you moving forward braver. I'm seeing you becoming more courageous, more centered, more sure of yourself here. Because it took you really being uncomfortable with your comfort zone, that now you're moving out of your comfort zone. And yes, while it may seem uncomfortable, you got so tired of where you were that now, no matter how much you are fearing something, you're doing it with fear, but you're doing it anyway because you are following your intuition, you're following your purpose here. So maybe that some of you recently got your life purpose reading with me, or you discovered your life purpose, and now you're headed there full speed ahead. Now you had that little bit of validation or confirmation that you needed, that something that you always knew, that your intuition was nudging you toward, and now you're moving full speed ahead here. So there's something about you moving into a more creative time, more uplifted, feeling happier in your life. And you have this, nothing's going to stop you, and you are on the hunt, meaning you see something you want and you go and get it, is what I'm seeing. You're in this go-getter energy here. You're very focused, you're very energized, and you know exactly where you're going, okay? You've done your research and you know where you're going. The sound of the universe. Okay, so maybe you watched the pick a card I uploaded yesterday. It's interesting how at the beginning of this reading I said something about the universe wants you to know. So now I understand why. If you didn't watch the reading that I uploaded yesterday, which was a timeless reading as well, called What the Universe is Preparing, Cooking Up Behind the Scenes for You. I'll leave that at the top here in a suggestion box. at the end of this reading. While, at the very end of this reading, I'll leave that in the suggestion there for you. But basically, there's something about you being in tune with the pulse of the universe, you being matching the vibration of the universe and working with it to create the reality you want to create, to be able to manifest effectively. You understand that the universe brings abundance, and you are aligning with the abundance of the universe. You are having this glimpse into the great mystery. There's something about a pivotal moment that is about to happen for you, that it seems like everything is going to be perfectly aligned, and hence the chaos. And wherever you're going here, it is in consonance with the universe. The universe and your higher self are working in tandem right now to get you to this place. And it's like your higher self is listening to the universe, to the vibration, to the energy. And there's going to be a pivotal moment here for you where you're going to transcend the mundane reality. Something about you tapping into universal consciousness here that's going to bring you a life-changing experience. So you could be tapping into sacred geometry as well. And I'm seeing all these stars here, so you could be a starseed. You may want to go watch my starseed pick a card if you haven't already here on the channel, because there is a message there for you about your origins and why certain things are the way they are in your life right now. But right now, it seems like you're coming into this pivotal moment where you are becoming one with universal consciousness and you're transcending. So something about using tuning forks here to align your chakras is relevant. Healing frequencies as well. Water manifestation and positive affirmations. Something about music as well. Lyrics and music, uplifting music, that will help you. You're coming into a very significant time here. So you're about to have a life-changing experience, or you are in the midst of a life change right now that is very strong, very powerful. Oh, okay, I see. So you're being activated right now. What's going on, guys? Yes. So you are a starseed and a light worker. Definitely have a few of those readings here on the channel for starseeds and light workers. So yes, you're part of a high council, okay, in the higher realms, in the ethers, and you have a mission here. And so you're being activated to follow through with your mission that is aligned with your life purpose. And so you are a volunteer from this high council, and you're here on earth here to help with its evolution. And so where you're going, the motivation that you're feeling to go full speed ahead, this goal has to do with your life purpose, has to do with your soul's purpose in this incarnation, and it has to do with this high council and performing that task, that goal. So while it may feel like it's something you're doing for yourself, you're actually doing this for the collective, and you're doing this for a very high reason. And so what's going to happen now is you're going to receive downloads through your crown chakra and your third eye. You're going to have visions, you're going to have ideas, you're going to have information that is going to come to you through visions and through thoughts. So you're going to have ideas, you're going to think they're your ideas, they're not. They're from this high council, this from the higher realms, okay, from your spirit team. This high council that you're a part of. And it's information that's being downloaded to you. And it's almost like you were dormant and just waiting for your time. And so it seems like you're activated, and now that you're activated, that's when you're feeling motivated, you're feeling energized. It's because now is the time, now is the timing of the universe, universal timing, divine timing for you to step into this potential that you always felt was brewing there, and to fulfill your high council duties here. So And that's why maybe things are feeling really chaotic. It's because now is the time. Yes, you're definitely going on a journey, possibly traveling. There could be some physical travel going on here for you. Doesn't have to be. But again, it could be that journey of the soul where it's time, it's your time where you've been activated on your mission. Now is the time you've been activated on this mission. And so for some of you, you could be actually traveling, or this is just the journey that you're on. And it could be a lot of changes of residence, like you're taking your bags somewhere to a different city, a different house, a different continent or country altogether. And the number 2 here could be relevant. So if you're being called to travel, uproot, relocate, then that is in alignment with your mission somehow. So follow that nudge is what this is saying, because where it's leading you is toward your happiness. So if you had any inkling that where you're wanting to go would be happier for you, then follow your intuition, because your intuition is on point with that, okay? You are headed toward a blessed time here. You are headed toward, again, 26 is an 8, towards stability that's going to bring you a lot of joy and happiness, because you are raising your vibration. It is your time to come out into the world and fulfill your mission here. Come out of the closet. This is so interesting because, again, you could be shying away from your mission of fear that you will be judged by other people who don't understand your mission, okay? Especially if you're on a spiritual path and you are surrounded by skeptic people, right, who only understand facts, figures, and numbers as they are presented in the 3D, in graphics and, Excel spreadsheets and, I don't know, graphics and stuff like that, or just, day-to-day mundane, money in the bank, buying a home, picket fence, white picket fence, the car, and the kids, people who have a mission like yours are not understood by people who have a different mission, let's put it that way. And so it takes courage to, so quote unquote, come out of the closet, but it's going to be worth it. It's what's going to make you actually really happy, even though you're fearing this, or you have been. You're not doing that anymore, right? And because of that, the Empress, because of that, you're going to just the fact that you're stepping out and being yourself and allowing yourself to be yourself, you're going to have a harvest. Meaning you're stepping into the energy of the abundance of the universe, right? And so everything you need will come to you. Every material resource, every person, every significant relationship, everything you need is going to come to you. You are becoming a magnet for abundance by moving according to the sound of the universe, right? And something about the sound of music just came up as well for some reason, but you could have Libra or Taurus in your chart, but there's something about you moving according to the frequency of the universe that is now placing you as this magnet, as this very attractive person who is in charge of their life and being an inspiration to others while, still remaining pure at heart and, really being this good person while you're still attracting in abundance that you can actually share. And again, the Empress is this very creative energy, this very creative persona, right? And you are definitely in this energy where you're going to be able to inspire many, be in charge of your life, harvest after harvest, abundance coming your way, very magnetic, very attractive. And for some of you, this could mean the journey, because I'm seeing an egg there. Some of you, it could mean becoming a mother or starting a project. Every time I mention someone becoming a mother, there's always someone who says, I'm not, I can't have children, or of course it's not for people who don't want to have children or can't for some reason. Maybe for anyone watching this pick a card, it's about the project, okay? Just want to reiterate that. But maybe it's a project that you're bringing to life, but you could even be starting something where you have a lot of employees working with you and creating job opportunities around you, okay? Because I'm seeing all these bees on her skirt depending on her. And so it could be the case for you where if you dare to go on this path, you could be creating a lot of opportunities for other people, and a lot of also you're creating this space for others to feel inspired and go after their own life purpose here. Yeah, inspired by your example. We have 9 of Cups. So your higher self wants you to go that. So your higher self wants you to go toward this mission that you have. And because it's going to bring you happiness, it's going to bring you your wish fulfillment. That's the energy you're stepping into just because you decided to really move forward and not worry what other people are going to say or going to think. There was a pile in that universe cooking up for you pick a card that was speaking of the same, so you may want to go and see what pile comes up and let me know in the comment section. But you're coming into a happier time. We have happy, we have happiness. You are on the journey toward your happy place, okay? And it has a lot to do with your mission and with moving with the energy of the universe, and definitely being brave enough to show who you truly are to the world, because the world needs more of you, your uniqueness. And you've been patient with yourself, and this is a journey of patience, and there is some delayed gratification here, but you're building something solid, and you are on the journey towards something very meaningful. And it seems like you've planted some really good seeds here. You're going to be rewarded for those really good seeds that you've planted. We have the Queen of Discs, which is the Queen of Pentacles. So for those of you who know what that means in tarot, it seems like you're coming into your financial stability. And, you know, your body's going to be looking good, sensual energy here. Also, very... you could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in your chart somewhere strong, and you're coming into this very good phase of your life, health-wise and money-wise. A lot of stability that I'm seeing here, and it's created by the instability of daring to be yourself. Let's put it that way, where you thought that maybe being yourself or daring to be yourself would make you lose in life. It's actually quite the opposite. Okay, it's going to have the opposite effect. Again, Page of Ariel, which is the Page of Pentacles. You are on a very reliable path. People feel like they can rely on you. You're going to have others that are coming into your life that you're going to be able to rely on. These are generally younger people. You could have a child who does have Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in their chart. And if you have a child and you're waiting to know about a scholarship, your child is going to get the scholarship. If you're waiting to know about university, your child is going to go into university. If you're the one wanting to be accepted into college, then you're going to be accepted, okay? There's going to be an opportunity here, but I must say, whoever is going to be accepted into a degree, an educational program, there's going to be a lot of work to do, okay? A lot of reading, a lot of time spent in libraries, but this opportunity will be an excellent one, okay? So if you're thinking about starting studies, doing something, then yes, this will be very fruitful. If this is your child, then yes, your child is going to get that opportunity here. And we have strength, so you could have Leo in your chart somewhere. Your strength, your grace through kindness, your self-confidence, your ability to be forgiving and to move forward despite everything that's happened in your life is bringing you a lot of stability and happiness, okay? Your patience is going to be rewarded. Your strength is going to be rewarded. If you are like a single parent or a parent and you did everything for your kids, you're about to come into a time where your hard work is being rewarded and you're going to be able to relax and enjoy life for yourself now. Yes, you're creating a very solid, stable foundation for yourself here. With the 3 of Pentacles, you could be starting a collaboration with someone, but I see you coming into a time where you're going to be doing something that you love. This could have something to do with being an artisan or doing something creative or collaborating with someone or maybe something to do with watches or music boxes. I'm seeing music boxes, I'm seeing jewelry boxes, I'm seeing jewelry. I am seeing, for some of you, model planes and nicks and knacks of these watch pieces. I'm seeing a bird cage. I'm seeing an anchor. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune in the back there. So whatever you're starting here is going to yield great financial results to the point of wealth here. But there is also Five of Cups, some pain, some suffering, some sadness of a loss that you need to let go of. And I do feel this is, you're going to understand that something happened for a reason in your life, and you're going to be releasing the lower vibrational feelings of regret and shame and worry and anxiety and depression, sadness, to embrace the opportunities for happiness. You're going to see the silver lining in your situation, and you're going to be very you're moving toward happier times. You're transmuting the sadness into happiness. That's what your higher self wants you to know, pile number 1. It was a beautiful reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it again later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Go ahead and check the box there for the reading. If you haven't watched that, pick a card yet. There is a message there for you. Bless you all. Bye. Until next time. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose Euclase, this is your reading. So the number 23 could be relevant to you. What does your higher self want you to know? This is your pick a card today. So I'm seeing your higher self is trying to communicate to you with that blue over there to bring you messages, something about messages coming through, incoming messages, something about communication here. The number 23 could be relevant to you. 2 plus 3 is a 5. So there's change coming through with communication for you. There's something about your inner truth trying to come out. Something about your inner truth being aligned with divine intelligence. So don't ignore your inner voice. Don't ignore your calling. Don't ignore who you are, your truth, your authenticity, your true, authentic, genuine self. Because you need to trust your own earned wisdom. Okay? There's something here about you believing that others know best. Or maybe this was something that happened throughout your life where you believed, where you thought that everyone else knew better than you did. And that is not true, especially when it comes to your own decisions for yourself, okay? You may have been, or you may be currently very distracted by all the noise and the stimulation around you, part of your life right now. And it's hard for you to trust that you have what it takes to make wise choices here. It's hard for you to follow your intuition, your inner guidance here, the path that your higher self is trying to show to you. So there's something about your intuitive intelligence that you may be ignoring because of outside distractions here. So when it comes to really knowing your truth, there is no substitute for the lived experience that you can recall and examine. That is your own experience. And, you know, other people can't really weigh in if they haven't had the same experiences you did, if they don't have the same life purpose you do. Okay? So there's a process of alchemy going on for you, and your experiences have generated this wisdom that can guide you when you feel lost and confused. And that's what your higher self wants you to know. So, you know, the more you think, trust your inner wisdom, for it is guided by the universe right now. You are learning that fear can really distort your intuitive intelligence. So the distraction here could be fear. And so right now you need to release the worry and tune in within. Because you have a very vast library of information within you, and you don't need to really outsource here, okay? Plus, your higher self is trying to guide you right now, to help you through. There may be problems with communication with the people around you, and this could be due to Mercury retrograde that is currently underway. So if you feel like you're not getting anywhere with verbal communication, silence may have a better effect, because maybe there needs to be more of an internal processing right now than external exchange of communication right now, okay? There is more to gain in silence at the moment than there is to gain with communication. There is communication going on with the higher realms and with your higher self right now that needs to take prevalence over other kinds of communication with external factors. Oh, we have Anima Mundi. So it seems like there's a lot going on in your world. It's very animated, but it's keeping you stuck from your path. Okay, I'm seeing Pars Fortuna from the astrology charts. I am seeing Jupiter, the moon. I'm seeing Neptune and Uranus. I am also seeing Sagittarius here, someone who could have Sagittarius, Jupiter very strongly here, Pluto, Venus. So there's something about your astrological chart. There's something about some confusion going on with the current astrological transits that are affecting you at the moment. I'm seeing someone that you really like and you don't know why you like them. That's very random, but there you go. You don't understand why you like them. It's because, let me just tell you, you like this person because they have something very significant that would make you very happy. Okay, so someone needed to hear that for some reason, but they have something very significant in their energy field that matches your energy, even if you can't quite put. Maybe this is even someone who is not your normal type, is what I'm seeing here. This person is not your normal type. Okay. But, okay, so life is about to become a lot more animated for you. Things are about to speed up. And it seems like there's a lot going on in your life right now. And it's like you're accepting, your plate is really full. You're accepting everything and you're not saying no to anything. Because you want to live it all. You want all the multi-dimensional layers of life. You want to feel connected to everything and everyone. But there is something about you needing to stay in quiet contemplation that will actually help you become more connected than you actually are, because you seem to be very torn in different directions and you're feeling a little bit all over the place. And so you're not really anywhere. You're everywhere and you're nowhere right now, is what I'm seeing. It's like you're tapping into the collective in a way that is not very effective, because it's a very 3D approach to this. It's like you're being almost like your higher self wants you to take one task at a time. Don't multitask right now. It's not really helping you in any way. You are on a meaningful soul path right now. You could be learning a lot about yourself, astrology, numerology, so forth. Because you sense that you have a critical mission here as a part of the greater orchestra of the cosmos. And so you may feel a little bit overwhelmed here by all that is and being a part of all that is. And so this could make you feel a little bit lost in this. And so your higher self is wanting you to center back, to regain your center, because there's a lot going on. So you may need to put some things on pause right now, especially if it's communication. It's not the best time for you to be in active communication. Sorry guys, I just spilled some water here. It's not a very good time for you to be actively communicating, because there could be a lot of misunderstandings, because you and others could be feeling quite lost in this process, because there's a lot of crossed wires going on here with communication. Okay, we have the heart chakra. High heart chakra, ecstatic bliss. So yeah, the reason why things are confusing is because you're trying to use logic and you're trying to use 3D constructs for something that is way vaster and bigger than that. That is universal love and being in the energy of love. You should be focusing now on raising your vibration more than being in the energy of everything and everyone, because the energy of everything and everyone is disconcerting for the very fact that energies are all different. If you want to feel stable and loved, you need to tap into the divine love energy right now, because trying to be tapped into everything and everyone it means that you are also absorbing everyone's energy. So whoever you're hanging out with, it's not that you're the same as, if people are doing things that they shouldn't do, but you're hanging out with them and you don't do the same things, but their energy is really permeating and mixing with your energy, right? And so it's almost like you don't know where you end and others begin. And so the energy you need to step into is more of a collective energy from the universe of the higher vibration of love right now. And so you need to sit in silence and spend more time alone and turn inward for a while now, is what your higher self is trying to get you to do. Because right now you're just feeling lost in the madness of everyone else's madness. Yeah, look, I can't make this up. Introspection, exactly. Because you need to take self-inventory right now. Because you don't know where you begin and where others begin, you finish and others begin, or you end and others begin. It's because you've been not in your own energy. You're taking up everyone else's energy. So right now you need to stop for introspection and to take self-inventory, to know what it is exactly that you want to create. Okay? What is it that you want to manifest? You could have Gemini or Virgo in your chart, Cancer as well. But the number 53 could be relevant, the number 8, because your ultimate goal is to create stability. And your higher self wants you to create this stability. But it has to start with going within, with turning inward right now. Because that's going to give you the strength. It's like you are harnessing that energy, pulling it all back so that you can create something that you want. Because in being in everyone else's energy, it's like you're contributing to everyone else's life, and your own is so like, let's say you're having financial difficulties and you don't understand why. It's because you've been giving your energy, your time away to other people constantly. They're not giving it back to you. They're using it for themselves, and hence you remain in the same place. And so your higher self wants you to move out of this place by taking back your energy, giving it all to yourself, and so that you can create something stable for yourself and become a very effective, powerful manifester in your life that you have the potential for. So for some of you could be doing mirror manifestation here, or you could try something like that. But this change here that I referenced at the beginning, it's happening for you, or your higher self wants you to change something about this, and the change is turning inward so that you can create stability. Yeah, not for you. It's like you almost need to discern who are those people who are meant to be in your energy, because there are people surrounding you, or you are surrounding yourself with certain people that are not at your level, or they are not meant to, you're not meant to be around these people because spending time with these people is keeping you stuck. Let's put it that way, because of the reasons I explained just now. And you're not meant to be stuck. You're meant to, number 6 there, Venus energy, to create abundance and stability in your life. Abundance when it comes to finances, and also healthy relationships. So there's a chess game being played here, and other people are all out for themselves, and you're the only one like giving, and you're nowhere. You're not here nor there, and so you're not playing on the white side or the black side, because you're not meant to. You're unique, okay? And so you're kind of like this wild card, but it's for a reason. You're not meant to be playing other people's game. You're meant to be in your own, in a league of your own, let's put it that way, okay? Yeah, you need to look at this. Detach from drama. It's not for you. Other people's drama is not for you. Okay? You could be being pulled into other people's drama. Maybe you're watching dramatic stuff on TV, like dramatic movies, and you're being pulled into the drama on the news, or you're being pulled into other people, your neighbor's drama, your family's drama, your friend's drama, your significant other, your kids. And so it's just like, no, enough. Look how she's just putting her hand up. No, setting boundaries, cutting this out, this BS, this nonsense, this craziness. Okay, it's end this madness. This madness. Everyone comes to you with a problem. Everyone wants you to solve their problems. Everyone wants you to listen, to spend time with them, to be like a crutch for them. No, that's not for you. This drama is not your drama. It's other people's drama. They need to deal with the drama they created in their own life. You need to pull back your energy here. King of Discs. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, you may have in your chart. You're meant to create stability for yourself. You're meant to create a legacy. You're meant to create wealth, generate wealth. Because right now, where you may think that you're actually helping people, you know, not only you are disempowering yourself financially, but you're not able to give it your all because you're spread so thin. Like your cup is empty, and so you really have nothing to give people. And so they keep trying to sip with the straw, but there's nothing there, and all they can do is funny sounds with, you know, the glass of water, because there's no water there. And so some people could be even angry or mad at you, or frustrated at you because you're not able to deliver. It's because you're not meant to. You're not meant to. You're meant to create stability for yourself, so then when you are stable and full, you know, away from all this drama, then you can give back. But right now, you have nothing to give. There's a lot of interference, 8 of Swords, in your life. A lot of people are permeating your mind space and keeping you stuck. You're allowing this to happen. So you're stuck in overthinking of why, and it's because of all this outside interference. So you really need to stop and think about, you know, where you want to go, center yourself, and how to get there. And, you know, get rid of outside interference. Gemini is showing up here again. You could have Jupiter in Gemini, or, or Saturn in Gemini. I don't know if that's Jupiter or Saturn. I did see Jupiter here. Yeah, it doesn't matter, but there's something, you either have Jupiter or Saturn in Gemini, but there is interference. There's a lot of overthinking here, and that's because of you trying to be everything and everyone for everyone. And so this is keeping you stuck, because you're meant to really manifest stability, a new beginning, a new stable, prosperous, long-lasting beginning for yourself. I'm noticing how these two bees have diamonds on their back. You're definitely meant for wealth, but if you keep giving your energy out to everyone around you, then you are really missing out on a huge opportunity for yourself, where, guess what, you're going to still be able to help all these people if you just allow yourself some time away from them. And look what you're stepping into. Your higher self wants you to know that you're stepping into abundance if only you are able to release people for a few days, a few months, a few weeks, whatever you need to create this stability for yourself, to manifest this stability, this abundance for yourself, so then you have more to offer. Okay? Yes, you're definitely meant to go on your own path right now and really step away from other people's energies, because you're meant to fulfill certain dreams you have, and your dreams are there for a reason. Your hard work is going to lead to a lot of success, but you need to have the time to do that hard work. Okay? You need to have the time to work toward your own blessings so you can inspire others toward their own blessings. Because right now, other people's influence in your life is having a very negative effect on you. There's too much interference that is creating inner conflict within your mind, and possibly you're having conflict with people around you because you're not allowing yourself the time, and people keep coming at you. And so you need to release your attachment to certain people right now, so that you can, there could be some energy healing that you need to do. I do energy healing on Zoom with clients, so you can email me and I'll give you the information. But see, and I do work with Archangel Michael during those sessions, and we do work with the vacuum, and it's so interesting how we have the vacuum here. You need to vacuum away certain people, certain thoughts and situations, circumstances from your life right now, because you need to clear that energy for yourself to create something bigger. Yeah, I mean, people are just coming at you with challenges and distracting you. And they're not even your own challenges. This is other people's challenges here that are creating so much drama in your life and so much chaos. It's like you're accepting too much from, like, doing too much for people around you, and people who would be capably fine of doing it for themselves, but for some reason you're not allowing them to do it. You're enabling them to keep coming at you to ask for you to do those things, because probably they're lazy to do it, or they just want to keep you busy for their own, motives. It happens a lot that friends and even significant others want to keep their significant person busy so they don't, so quote unquote get into mischief or whatever, where actually they're blocking them because they're possessive, or they are jealous, and it's all coming from lower vibrational energy. So that could be something that's going on with you. But your higher self wants you to experience peace, wants you to really take inventory and perform a great change in your life. Release the past, release people who are keeping you stuck in doing chores for them constantly. Release, because you need to let go of certain people who are not contributing to your peace of mind. And if you feel someone is not contributing to your peace of mind, especially if this is a grown person, I'm not talking about your kids, okay? If this is a grown person who should be finding their own peace of mind, who should be doing the work themselves, should be getting help and not draining you, depending on you constantly to give them your energy. Maybe you feel very drained many times and you just want to be alone because you don't understand why. You think it's the way you are when it's not. This is not the way you are. This is because you have people or someone around you who is draining you, who is keeping you busy on purpose so that, you don't do whatever it is you want to do. Let's put it that way. There's something here going on with that because they feel threatened by where you could go, so to speak. This is for someone very specific. I don't know why this came out, but because you're meant for a fertile time, and right now you're coming into the perfect time to start a new project, to access a new idea, to give birth to new conditions in your life that will bring you a lot of abundance and prosperity. That is in your energy. Your higher self wants you to know, but you need to get rid of the distractions. Okay? For some of you, all these distractions are working on your stress levels, and for those of you trying to conceive, this could have something to do with the reason why you're not being able to conceive is because you are stressing out about other people. And we have Serena. Someone here could be called Serena, or know someone called Serena, but it says, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. But you just need to get rid of the distractions right now, because look, you are good enough. Whoever is working on your self-confidence, who is around you, who is trying to distract you for their own agenda, know that this is working on your self-confidence, and it's making you think that you're not good enough to be there for yourself and that you always have to be there for others. You could have heavy Virgo in your chart, but actually no, you are more than good enough, and you are meant to do something for yourself right now, because that's how you're going to be able to redistribute the help, the assistance, the support, but in a way where you're not feeling so confused, so lost, so drained, and so overwhelmed. Okay, pile number 2. Beautiful reading. That was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it again later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, last but not least, pile number 3. You chose this pink sapphire. So this is your reading. This is what your higher self wants you to know. The number 44 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. Your higher self wants you to know that if you structure yourself, if you organize yourself, if you really work on having healthy habits, daily rituals, and if you discipline yourself, you will reach that stability. But it's going to take that work of organizing yourself, structuring yourself, coming up with a business plan, a savings plan, an investment plan, an expense spreadsheet, whatever it is you need to do this, okay? That is the first message here. The other message here from your higher self is that you need to work on forgiveness. Now, this could be forgiveness towards someone or toward yourself. Let go of the guilt, the shame. That is very low vibrational. Forgiveness is one key to unlocking yourself away from freedom. Toward freedom. Unlocking yourself away from fear. It is a step in the right direction toward raising your vibration. Forgiveness is one of the keys to unlock your vibrational freedom. It is one of the keys to unlock you, that door that closes you in on fear, okay? So, your higher self wants you to make the conscious choice to heal through the art of forgiveness right now, okay? And to accept something the way it is and then let it go. There are certain things that will never change, that we have no control over, and the only thing we can do is accept them, okay? Be this attitudes and behaviors of other people, things they say, things they do with their own lives, and the only thing we can do is move away from them, accept them the way they are, and when they want to change, and if they want to change, they will have to do that on their own, okay? This will be very soothing to your heart. You need to let go of the things you can't control. Control the things or do or act upon the things you can control, and you need to have the wisdom and ask for the wisdom to know the difference, okay? This is a very basic AA. Whoever is a recovering in some kind of substance abuse knows what I'm talking about, right? So if you are, this applies to any other area of your life, right? And addiction is no different from codependency or holding on to something very tightly that is very unhealthy for you, such as negative thinking, right? So the same principles apply here, because this negative thinking could be wreaking havoc on your life right now. This holding a grudge, this not being able to let go, it is keeping your energy stuck, so to speak, okay? So, because the gift of forgiveness really is the gift that you give yourself, because it frees you regardless of what happens. And so don't worry about what other people's karma will be. You know that karma really doesn't let anyone get away, right? And so why would you want to know? It all depends. Whatever they did, of course they're going to get their karma. Whatever lessons they didn't learn, they're going to have to learn them eventually. And until they learn them, their karma is going to keep hitting them, like it does with all of us, okay? And sometimes, we can't release grudges towards someone that hurt us, but, sometimes we unconsciously also hurt other people, and not on purpose. It's just something we do in relationships. Willingly or not, we hurt each other. So if you understand that you also maybe have hurt someone and you probably don't even know, or maybe if you think about it, maybe you did, okay? But you also need to forgive yourself for doing that, because maybe you didn't know any better. Maybe you were reckless at the time. Maybe you were too young. Whatever it is, today is the best day to start anew. Wherever you are, however old you are, it doesn't matter, okay? So right now, just align with universal love, okay? Love is the answer here. Fear is definitely not the answer. Where there is fear, there cannot be love. Where there is love, there cannot be fear. So what is it that you're going to choose? What is your conscious decision? What is your conscious choice here in this case, okay? That's what your higher self wants you to focus on right now. And we have the prayer. Focus on prayer. Focus on meditating. Speak to your higher self. Speak to God. Speak to your spirit team. Pray. Okay? Prayer. Because there was this saying that I saw a while back, and it made a lot of sense. Make your life a living prayer. Make your life a living prayer and see the magic and the miracles unfold. Okay? And prayer is like manifestation. It's just has different names because it has a lot to do with trusting in the higher realms and God and a higher self, even if that is your higher self. Okay? So it is a way of centering your thinking, especially that thinking that is spinning around some kind of illusion. And it helps you work beyond your ego and allow your ego to get out of your own way, because your ego is connected to fear here. And so it's about releasing that heaviness of thinking that you have to carry the weight of the world and you have to do it in a very 3D material way. No, you are co-creating your existence. And so prayer is a way of helping you, manifesting effectively, saying positive affirmations, and trusting that the universe will deliver, okay? So ask for guidance. When you pray, ask for guidance. Praying is also asking for guidance. Ask for the path to be shown to you. Ask for the tools you need to, if you don't know which way to go. Okay. Right. I love how these colors, all these pinks here, are inviting you to move into your heart space. Because this will activate your sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra to create more. The ether. The seamless, unspeakable. The number 11 could be relevant to you. You are being invited to step into your higher self right now. To really commune with your higher self in the higher realms. Because there is, right now you are a blank canvas and you could be feeling somewhat of a void in your life, but you're at the threshold of something big here. Anything is possible right now. Nothing is set in stone. So you still have the power to manifest through prayer, to manifest the stability that you want to bring into your life and those things that you want to manifest. Right now, you're at the threshold of actually endless possibilities and limitlessness, okay? And so you need to harness this energy, but you need to be in the space of no distraction. So you may want to go back and watch pile number 2, because it's in this space of no distraction that you can, and this silence, that you can tap into this pure potential. You need silence, you need to meditate. You need to remove yourself from time and center in the present moment, beyond the hustle of the mind and the outside world. So pile number 2 is definitely connected to pile number 3. You are in this place in between worlds right now, in between realities. It's like this womb before you go into rebirth. And you have the chance now to make a new contract in your life, to choose where to go. You're ready for something. The outdated doors in your life have been closed and new ones that are meant for you are going to open. So which ones are you going to choose? Are you going to align yourself with your life purpose? Everything will be illuminated for you. You will be, things will become clearer. And you're going to be tapping into your subconscious. And you may be in denial of a few things that you need to acknowledge. So there's some work that you're going to do here in acknowledging something about your shadow side, but ultimately it's going to help you ascend and awaken. Okay. Right, so, yeah, awakening. It's the spring of your soul. You're having a rebirth, a renewal, an awakening of the soul, a spring of the soul, a second lease on life. Signing a new contract, a new project. This could be a new project. It could be springtime where you are, especially if you are in the northern hemisphere. And there could be a new project starting for you now. And so you need to be very clear about what it is that you want. If it is Mercury retrograde, which is right now as I'm uploading this, then you may want to read the fine print, read everything very thoroughly, and sign after the Mercury retrograde is over, please, okay? Yeah, you need to be patient. There is information that you don't have yet. It's about divine timing, and now is not the time just yet. There is something here about Sagittarius and Gemini energy, and I'm seeing Gemini season, which the first 3 weeks of Gemini season in the Northern Hemisphere is still springtime. So wait until the first 3 weeks of June. Maybe the last week of, no, not the last week of May. Don't do that. Something about the 16th of June here is very relevant, as well as the 7th of June, okay? Between the 7th and the 16th, you can sign that contract. Not until then. 11th of June, 16 and 7. 7 between, so I'm seeing the 7th, the 11th, and the 16th of June being very relevant here. Okay? Until then, you need to be patient, because there are things that information that you still don't have. And then it will be time to move forward and go somewhere or away from something, okay? Whatever resonates with you. The number 45 could be relevant, as well as the number 9. So I'm seeing June 9th until June 16th. Will be time to go for it, to sign that paper, to go somewhere, to leave, to move, to make a decision. Listen. Meanwhile, you need to listen to your higher self. You need to sit in meditation. Listen and pray. Listen and pray, listen and pray. Pray for guidance and listen to the guidance that's going to come to you. For some of you, the guidance will come in the form of clairaudience, so you will definitely hear things in your mind as if someone is speaking to you, okay? Some of you could be connected to Manjushri. The wheel. Things are about to pick up pace and speed. Things are about to change drastically for you. I'm seeing fixed signs. I'm seeing Taurus. I am seeing Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. And I'm also seeing, again, Sagittarius. And there's something about Sagittarius season, December, last week of November, first 3 weeks of December here. You're about to get some dharma. You're about to get some life speeding up and maybe some money, a lot of money around December. Knight of Cups, you could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart. There could be an offer of love coming for you around the last week of, the first 3 weeks of June. Something new starting, a spring of love I'm seeing. An offer of love, some love being communicated to you, or some good news. Could also be just some good news or an apology. If it's love, it's taking things to the next level. Could be an apology from someone, and it could be also some good news about a project coming to you in the first 3 weeks of June. But right now you need to go a little bit into hermit mode and spend some time alone in quiet contemplation. Again, pile number 2. Be patient with the process, because right now is not the time. There's something about September. You could have Virgo in your chart somewhere. You need some quiet contemplation from now until the first week of June. And then you can move forward with swiftness. Okay? And go somewhere, or someone will go somewhere. Things will pick up speed in the next 8 weeks. I'm seeing things will pick up speed in the next 8 weeks. And again, I'm seeing Sagittarius season, all pointing to December, to the first 3 weeks of December, last week of November. So, someone here may have Venus in Sagittarius. Okay, so I'm also seeing another message. If someone has been quiet, someone with whom you have romantic exchanges, this person in the next 8 weeks will start becoming more present, more communicative, more passionate toward you, and they may even travel to see you. Air travel, passionate communication. For others of you, you're going to be moving at the speed of light in the next 8 weeks. Right now, you just need to gather yourself and spend some time alone, because there's a lot of information that you are needing to access in the present moment. Queen of Michael, you could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. You are very respected. You have a very brilliant mind. You are self-reliant. You're very insightful. You have a good sense of humor. You know exactly what to do right now. You have the benefit of experience. You are someone who has matured, who is mature. The number 65 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 11. 11 is coming up twice. I'm seeing 1111 now. Right now is a time for you to focus more on your career than on your relationships. And as you do, there seems to be a relationship coming through for you when you are not focused on love. Okay? 8 of Raphael. It seems like someone is doing a U-turn here. So someone who may have chosen to walk away from you may be doing a U-turn to rehash things, bring things back. But you, at the same time, this is happening because you are not expecting anything and you're moving away from that energy and you're focusing on living a meaningful life. And it's coming for you right when you are ready to move forward towards some other romantic situation. And you're going to have to make a decision about what is right for you. And you need to do this alone and in quiet contemplation. 7 of Ariel. This is a situation that you've been very patient about, and there's a U-turn. You've invested in this. You've planted some good seeds in the situation. For others of you, you're doing a U-turn on a project that you thought you weren't going to pick up again. And there's this opportunity coming back around. It's something you've invested a lot of time and patience in. And there's delayed gratification, and now it's coming back to you, as all Mercury retrograde seasons do bring things back. And you're going to get a harvest from something you did in the past, whether that be with a person or a project, okay? Maybe it was a project you started on March 21st or around March 21st, or in the springtime in your hemisphere. If you're in the southern hemisphere, it could have been on September 21st or between September and November. There's some delayed gratification, there's divine timing, and the crops are growing, and it's almost time for a harvest for some of you. But this harvest is not coming before September, I'm hearing. Between September and December, whatever that harvest means for you. Meanwhile, you are being called to gain perspective, to sit in silence, so that you can see things from a different perspective. Your higher self wants you to know that there is a better way of doing things, and they're trying to show you what that is, but you need to pause for reflection and insight right now, even if people are trying to pull you in a different direction. The number 12 and the number 3 could be relevant. 3 is progress, so there will be progress, a lot of swift progress happening for you in the next 8 weeks, and this will help you close a cycle in your life. And you will be moving away from something that is not serving your higher good. Okay? You are currently transforming. You're experiencing enormous change right now. Yes, this Wheel of Fortune is change. And this change is bringing great blessings, because that is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, right now, someone here could be called Teresa or know someone who's called Teresa, but it's time for you to take time out. You've been very busy taking care of everyone else's need, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So self-care is in order. Full moon eclipse. So there is a full moon eclipse coming up, and I'm going to do a reading about this very soon because it is the full moon in Scorpio eclipse. And so you are closing the cycle around the full moon in Scorpio, a big cycle. And you're going to reach conclusions. You're going to feel tired. You are going to celebrate a few things, but I'm seeing a lot of closure going on around this for you to start new cycles. And this eclipse is going to include a lot of reviews because it is right smack down in the middle of a Mercury retrograde. So take your time, be easy on yourself, don't pressure yourself, and allow yourself the time to close the chapters that you need to close. Pile number 3. This was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it again later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. Bye. Till next time.